Grace, where are you? I need you back here immediately. My room is a complete disaster, and you know how I can't stand the mess. Honestly, what have you been doing all day? It's not as if you have a job or any real responsibilities keeping you occupied. I'm out shopping for a few necessities, Laura. I can be back in about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes at the most, depending on the lines. Is it something that absolutely can't wait until then? I just stepped into the pharmacy to pick up a few things. Yes, it's that urgent! My laundry is piled so high the hamper is overflowing, and you know I need my clothes for tomorrow. I have that important meeting, and I can't wear just anything. And while you're at it, don't even think about messing up the whites again. It's not rocket science, Grace, but you manage to turn them gray every single time. It's like you do it on purpose. I said I would take care of it as soon as I get back. I understand the importance of your meeting, and I will be extra careful with the white clothes this time. I promise. I'll even separate them myself to be absolutely sure. And the lawn! Have you even bothered to glance outside? It's practically a jungle out there. My dad mentioned it this morning, and you know how he gets when the lawn isn't perfectly manicured. Honestly, sometimes it feels like I'm the only one around here who cares about appearances. It's like living with a bunch of slobs. I did notice it was getting a bit long. I was planning to mow it tomorrow morning before it gets too hot, so I can do a decent job without the sun beating down on me. I thought that would be the most efficient way to handle it. Nothing you do is ever really the most efficient way, is it? We took you in after your parents died, and this is the thanks we get? You should be more grateful for the roof over your head and the food on the table, considering we didn't even particularly want you here in the first place. It's not like your parents were shining examples of responsibility or anything. Please, Laura, I'd really rather not talk about them that way. It still hurts, you know? And I am truly grateful for everything you and your parents have done for me. I know it wasn't easy, and I appreciate you giving me a place to stay when I had nowhere else to go. Well, someone had to step up, and let's be real, it hasn't exactly been a picnic for us either, has it? My parents have had to foot the bill for your upkeep all these years, money that could have been spent on more important things, like my future and my education. Speaking of which, don't even get me started on the college situation. It's frankly laughable that you even entertained the thought of further studies. It was a goal I had, Laura. I worked very hard in school, and my teachers always said I had potential. It was something I was really looking forward to. Potential doesn't pay the bills, Grace. Dreams are for people who can actually afford to chase them. Some of us are destined for bigger and better things, and others are just meant to support those bigger things, whether they like it or not. You're firmly in the latter category. So, when you finally decide to grace us with your presence again, the first thing you're going to do is get up to my room. It needs a thorough cleaning, and I mean thorough. I understand, Laura. I'm heading back to the house right now. I should be there in about 15 minutes. I'll start on your room as soon as I get in. And don't take all day with it! Honestly, you move like molasses sometimes. It's incredibly frustrating to watch. Just get it done quickly and properly for once, and don't expect some kind of reward or praise for doing basic chores. You're simply doing what's expected of you. The bare minimum, really. We tolerate you living here. That should be gratitude enough. I will do my absolute best to be as quick as possible and to clean everything properly. You better, because frankly, Grace, sometimes I can barely stand to be in the same house as you. Just hurry home, take care of the chores, and then try to stay out of my way for the rest of the day. Is that too much to ask? I have things to do and people to see. No, Laura, I'm through the checkout and heading out to the car now. I'll get started right away as soon as I get back home.
Grace! Hey, feels like ages! How have you been doing lately? Everything okay?
Hi, Martin. Yeah, it has been a while. I'm doing all right, all things considered. How about you?
I'm doing really well, actually. Things are pretty good on my end. I was just thinking about you the other day, and it made me realize it's been too long. How are things going with you and, well, everything?
They're okay. Still living with my aunt and uncle. It's fine. Nothing exciting to report, really. What were you thinking about?
You know, just thinking about your dad, it still feels like yesterday, even after all this time. What he did for me, I honestly don't know where I'd be without him. That day, I was just a dumb college kid walking home late, and that guy came out of nowhere. If your dad hadn't stepped in, I don't even want to think about it. He was a true hero, Grace.
He was. I miss him every day. It was so sudden. One minute he was there and the next. But he was always like that, always trying to help people, even if it meant putting himself in danger. That's just who he was.
He was an incredible man, and I've always felt this deep sense of gratitude, not just for saving my life, but for raising such a kind and strong daughter. You were so young back then, Grace, 10 years old. It must have been so incredibly difficult. I've always wanted to make sure you were okay, that you had someone looking out for you.
It was hard, but we got through it. My aunt helped out for a while, and then my aunt and uncle took me in. They've given me a place to stay.
They took you in, right. Well, that's good to hear. I always worried. Anyway, the reason I reached out today, I wanted to share some pretty big news with you. Something really significant has happened in my life.
Oh, what is it? Something good, I hope?
It is good, very good for me at least. I'm getting married, Grace. I proposed a few weeks ago and she said yes, I'm going to be a married man. It feels a bit surreal, to be honest.
Wow, Martin, that's amazing news. Congratulations. Who is the lucky woman? Tell me all about her. I'm so happy for you.
She's wonderful, really smart, funny, beautiful. I feel incredibly lucky to have found her. We met a couple of years ago through a mutual friend and things just clicked. It feels right, you know, like this is the person I'm supposed to be with.
That sounds lovely, Martin. I'm truly happy for you. You deserve all the good things in life. You've always been so kind to me, even after all this time. You didn't have to keep checking in on me, but you always did. It meant a lot.
How could I not? Your dad saved my life, Grace. That's a debt I can never truly repay. Looking out for you, making sure you're doing okay, it's the least I can do. I always hoped you were happy and well taken care of. So you're living with your aunt and uncle?
Yes, that's right.
That's great. Having family around must be a comfort. I'm really glad to hear that. So when's the wedding? Have you set a date yet? I'd love for you to be there, Grace. You're like family to me, in a way.
We haven't set a date yet, just got engaged. But that's so kind of you to think of me, Martin. I would really like that.
Of course, you absolutely have to be there. It wouldn't feel right without you. So tell me more about what you've been up to. Anything new or exciting happening in your life?
Not much on my end, really. Just the usual routine. But thank you for sharing your good news with me, Martin. It really brightened my day. Congratulations again to you and your future wife. I wish you both all the happiness in the world.
Thanks, Grace. It means a lot to hear that. And please, if you ever need anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Seriously, I mean it. I owe you and your father everything. Take care, Grace. It was good catching up.
You too, Martin. It was really nice to hear from you. Take care, and all the best to you and your fiancé. Grace, listen up! We've got a big dinner tonight. Very big. Possibly the biggest of your life. Okay, what would you like me to make? You want some lasagna? Or maybe some kind of casserole? Oh, just the usual slop you throw together? Absolutely not! This is important. My fiancé is coming over. Fiancé? Congratulations, Laura. That's wonderful news. What's his name? That's really none of your concern, is it? Just know that he's very important. A big shot lawyer. Anyway, I need you to make a real effort with dinner tonight. Something impressive. Impressive? What exactly are you thinking? Give me a few ideas so I can actually plan what's doable. For starters, a proper appetizer. Maybe some fancy bruschetta or those little mini quiches you sometimes see in magazines. And a salad. A nice one with a vinaigrette. Not just the usual iceberg lettuce you slap on a plate. Okay, I can probably figure out something for that. For the main course? The main course needs to be substantial. Something that says, we're sophisticated. How about a roasted chicken? Not just a plain dry one. Stuff it with herbs and lemons. Make the skin all golden and crispy. We should definitely have a couple of decent sides. Roasted vegetables like asparagus and bell peppers would be good. Oh, and mashed potatoes. Real ones, Grace. None of that instant stuff you sometimes try to sneak in. Wow, that's quite a bit for one meal, Laura. That would take me most of the afternoon to get right. And we're not finished yet. We need dessert. Something elegant. Maybe chocolate mousse or a small fruit tart. You know, something that actually looks like you put some effort and thought into it. Laura, that's a really big menu. To do all of that well would take hours. Have you even thought about getting this catered? For a special occasion like this, it might be less stressful. You could actually relax and enjoy meeting your fiancé's family. Catered? Are you serious right now? Why would we waste money on that when we have you living here? You're perfectly capable of cooking. Just for once, try a little harder. It's not like you have some high-powered job keeping you from doing this. It's not that I don't want to cook, Laura. Honestly, that's a lot of different things to get perfect, especially for such an important dinner. I just want everything to go well, you know? For you. It needs to go well. This is my fiancé meeting my family for the first time as my fiancé. The impression we make is crucial, and frankly, Grace, you're the one who's going to make that impression through the food. It's the least you can do, considering we've given you a home for all these years. A decent meal is a small price to pay. I get it. It's important. I'll do my best. I always try to do my best around here. Your best isn't always exactly winning awards, Grace. This needs to be better than your usual. This needs to taste and look like it came from a proper restaurant. Don't even think about complaining or making excuses. You're lucky to have a roof over your head and regular meals thanks to us. Unlike some people I know, you actually have someone planning on marrying you someday. Oh wait, no you don't. The chances of that happening for you are pretty slim, aren't they? Ouch, Laura. That was really not necessary. My personal life is none of your business, and just because I'm not engaged doesn't mean it's hopeless. It actually hurts to hear you say that. I do hope to find someone someday who cares about me. Oh, please, let's be realistic, Grace. Look at your life. Just focus on the cooking. And make absolutely sure everything is flawless. My fiancé is used to the finest things, and I will not allow your rustic efforts to embarrass me in front of him. So get into that kitchen and start working, now. I expect to witness serious culinary artistry from those pots and pans. Don't even think about disappointing me, Grace. This is incredibly important for my future. Okay, I hear you. I'll get started right away. I'll do everything I can to make a good dinner. Just try to be a little nicer, okay? Oh, please. Nice is for people who deserve it. Hey there, sweetie. Still coming at 7?
Hey, actually, I was just about to text you. I managed to get my work done early tonight, and since I was really anxious to finally meet your family, I thought I'd head over a bit earlier.
Oh, earlier? 7 was the plan.
Yeah, I figured I'd have just as much paperwork as always, but today was a surprisingly light day.
That's great, honey. I'm really happy for you. It's just, things are a bit crazy here.
Crazy? Is everything okay? You sound weird.
Fine, totally fine. Just getting ready for tonight.
Right, the big dinner. I'll be happy to help if you need it when I get there.
No need. All good. Maybe stick to 7, just in case.
Oh, but I'm really excited for tonight. This is a big night for us.
Me too. Just 7 is probably better. Everything will be ready.
Ready for what? Something specific happening?
Nope, just dinner, you know.
Right, the elaborate dinner. Sounds intense. So 6 is okay, or do you really prefer 7?
7 is probably best. Don't want you rushing. Plenty of time to catch up then.
All right, 7 it is, but you're being secretive. What's the big deal about 7?
It's no big deal. I just, don't want you going too fast and getting a speeding ticket.
You know me, I never speed. In my profession, if we come into any trouble with the law, it really hurts our reputation. So I'll drive a nice, safe, speed limit compliant speed over to your house. Cool?
Yeah, super cool. How soon will you be here?
If traffic stays this light, probably in about half an hour.
Half an hour? Okay. Awesome. See you soon, sweetie. Grace, where are you? I'm in the kitchen, Laura. I'm working on the chicken. It needs another 20 minutes or so. 20 minutes? Are you insane? He's going to be here in half an hour. Everything needs to be perfect by then. My room isn't even completely clean yet. I was planning to finish that while the chicken was resting. Well, your plans are irrelevant now. You need to get that chicken done, the vegetables roasted, the potatoes mashed, the salad made, the appetizers plated, and this entire house needs to look spotless. And you need to have everything set on the table like some kind of perfect little servant, all within the next half an hour. Do you understand me? Half an hour? Laura, that's barely enough time to finish cooking, let alone clean the entire house and set the table for a meal like this. I don't care if it's not enough time. You should have started earlier. Honestly, you're so slow and inefficient. This is your only job here, Grace, and you can't even manage to do it properly. I have been working on it all afternoon, Laura. It's a complicated meal. Excuses! That's all I ever hear from you. Just get it done! And there's one more thing. When Martin gets here, I don't want you anywhere in sight. Do you hear me? Nowhere. Nowhere? But won't he wonder where I am? I live here. He doesn't need to know that. As far as he's concerned, you're out. Visiting friends. Anything. I don't want him seeing you lurking around like some kind of ghost. Why not? I thought you'd want him to meet everyone who lives here. Absolutely not! The image I've painted of my life is one of sophistication and elegance. The last thing I need is him seeing you, knowing that you're the one doing all the grunt work around here. It would completely ruin the picture. He thinks I have this perfect, easy life. That's not really fair, Laura. I am part of this household. Not in the way that matters. To him, I'm this accomplished woman with a lovely home and a supportive family. You being here slaving away in the background doesn't fit that narrative. So, for the next few hours, you are invisible, understand? But where am I supposed to go? I haven't finished the laundry yet. Stop replying to me! This is not a conversation, it's a command! I don't care where you go. Go outside, hide in the back hedges. Just make sure he doesn't see you. If he asks, my parents will just say you're out for the evening, and you better back that story up. If you breathe a word about your actual role here, you will regret it. Do you understand me, Grace? This is crucial for my future happiness. Don't you dare ruin this for me. Now, get back to work and make yourself disappear by the time he gets here. Half an hour, Grace. Don't make me repeat myself. Martin, where are you going? You just got here. What's happening? Why did you just drive off like that? Martin, answer me. What's wrong?
Laura, I just saw you physically assault Grace. I saw you slap her and shove her out the door while screaming at her.
Martin, wait! It's not what it looked like. You don't understand.
I think I understand perfectly well what I saw. You, my fiancé, were physically assaulting another person.
Okay, yes, maybe it looked bad for a second, but she was being completely impossible. You have no idea what she's like, Martin. She's a nightmare to live with.
Regardless of what you think of her, assault and battery seems like a pretty inappropriate way to resolve a conflict.
But you don't know the half of it. She's constantly causing problems. She's been in trouble with the law, in and out of juvenile detention when she was younger. She's a pathological liar, Martin. You can't believe a word she says.
Is that so? She seemed pretty distressed just now.
Oh, she's a master manipulator. She can turn on the waterworks at a moment's notice. It's all an act to get sympathy. Trust me, Martin, you don't know the real Grace.
You're painting a very unflattering picture, Laura. But even if everything you're saying is true, does that justify what I just witnessed?
Look, I know it didn't look great, okay? I was just frustrated. She was supposed to have everything ready for tonight, and she was dragging her feet. This dinner is important to me, Martin. It's important for us.
It was important enough for you to physically abuse someone?
No, of course not. It's just things escalated. She can be incredibly provoking. You have no idea. We took her in after her parents died, Martin. We gave her a home, food, everything. And this is how she repays us, by being lazy and ungrateful.
You took her in. It sounds like you think you're doing her a favor.
Well, we are. It wasn't our responsibility. My parents didn't even want her here, to be honest. It's been nothing but a burden.
A burden? Is that how you see her?
Sometimes, yes. She makes our lives so much harder. You have no idea the things we've had to deal with because of her.
Laura, I'm gonna stop you right there because it seems you have absolutely no idea who Grace is or what her background is.
What are you talking about? I've lived with her for years. Of course I know her.
No, you don't. You see her as some kind of unwanted charity case, someone you're doing a favor by housing. You have no idea the sacrifice her family made.
What sacrifice? Her parents were, well, you know.
Her father was a hero, Laura, a police officer who died saving someone's life.
A police officer? Saving someone? Grace never mentioned that.
No, I don't suppose she would have, especially not to you, because the person her father saved was me.
You? What are you talking about? Her father saved your life? When?
10 years ago, I was a college student walking home late one night, and I was attacked. Grace's father was off duty and didn't have his gun on him, but he still intervened. He was stabbed in the process and died from his injuries. He saved my life, Laura. He gave his life for a stranger, for me.
Oh my God. I had no idea. Grace never told me any of this. My parents never said anything.
I've stayed in contact with Grace over the years. I've tried to look out for her, to honor her father's memory by making sure she was okay. She's a kind, resilient young woman who has been through unimaginable loss. And tonight I saw you treat her like she was less than nothing.
Martin, I didn't know. If I had known...
If you had known her father was a hero who saved my life, you wouldn't have physically assaulted her? Is that what you're saying? Your basic human decency hinges on who her father was?
No, that's not what I meant. I didn't understand.
You didn't understand that physically attacking someone is wrong? You didn't understand that treating someone with kindness and respect is the bare minimum of human interaction? Your ignorance of her father's heroism doesn't excuse your appalling behavior, Laura. It just makes it even worse. You've been mistreating the daughter of a man who gave his life to save mine, and you didn't even know it.
Martin, please. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I feel terrible.
Your ignorance is astounding, Laura, and your behavior is unforgivable. I came here tonight excited about our future. What I witnessed has completely changed everything. I can't marry someone who's capable of treating another human being with such cruelty and contempt.
No, Martin, please don't say that. It was a mistake. I was stressed about tonight. It doesn't reflect who I really am.
It reflects exactly who you are, Laura. It shows me a side of you I never saw, and frankly, it disgusts me. I can't be with someone who's so lacking in empathy and basic human decency.
Please, Martin, it was just a moment of anger. It won't happen again, I promise. I'll be better.
You showed your true colors tonight, Laura, and I can't ignore what I saw. I'm calling off the engagement.
What? No, you can't do that. We have a future together. We're supposed to get married.
Not anymore. I can't marry you knowing how you treat your own family, the daughter of a man I owe my life to. I'm taking Grace with me. She's not staying here to be abused any longer.
You can't just take her. She lives here. We're her family.
You certainly don't act like it. And frankly, after what I saw, I don't trust you to care for a houseplant, let alone another human being. Goodbye, Laura.
Grace, what did you say to him? What did you do? I didn't say anything to Martin, Laura. He saw how you were treating me. That's a lie. You must have filled his head with garbage. You sabotaged me after everything we've done for you. You know exactly what he saw, Laura. There's no point in pretending. You little snake, you ruined everything. He called off the engagement because of you. You have to fix this. I'm not going to lie for you, Laura. He saw the truth. You have to! You owe us! We took you in, gave you a home. You'd have nothing without us. Now you're repaying our kindness by destroying my life? You call that kindness? Treating me like a servant, belittling me constantly? I don't owe you a lie, Laura. Yes, you do! You listen to me! Go tell Martin he had the wrong idea! Say it was a misunderstanding! Tell him we treat you like family! No, I won't. For years, I did everything you and your parents asked, but not anymore. I'm not covering up your behavior. You ungrateful wretch! Listen to me! Martin is a catch, a successful lawyer! You think he'd ever want someone like you? You need to fix this, for your own good too! Where else are you going to go? I'll figure that out, but I'm not going back to living like that. And I'm definitely not lying to someone who treated me with kindness and respect. Kindness? Respect? He barely knows you. He He fell for your pathetic act. You probably cried him a river.
He saw what happened at the door, Laura. That wasn't an act.
You have to tell him he was wrong. Tell him you were being dramatic. Tell him anything. Just fix this. My life is over because of you.
No, Laura. Your relationship ended because of your actions, not mine.
You think you can defy me now? After all this time? You still live here. You eat our food. You still follow my rules.
Not anymore, Laura. Things are changing.
Changing how? What are you talking about? You have nowhere to go. You'll come crawling back. Just wait.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm not lying to Martin for you.
You will do as I say, Grace. I'm telling you, call him now. Tell him you exaggerated. Say we're a happy family.
No.
Don't you dare say no to me. You're still under my parents' authority. You'll do what I say.
No, Laura, I won't.
You think you're so tough now, huh? Just wait until my parents get home. They'll deal with you. You'll be begging for forgiveness.
I don't need any forgiveness. I haven't done anything wrong. In fact, I'm doing the right thing for the first time in a long, long time.
You're making a huge mistake, Grace. A huge mistake. You'll regret this. You'll be out on the street.
Maybe, but at least I'll have my integrity.
Integrity? You? Don't make me laugh. You owe us everything. You will do as I say. Tell Martin he was wrong. Now.
No, Laura. My answer is still no. And it will always be no.
Grace, where the hell have you been? The house is a complete disaster. Your chores haven't been done in days. The laundry is piling up, the kitchen looks like a bomb went off, and the lawn's probably halfway to the neighbor's yard. You need to get home right now and take care of this mess. What do you think you're doing just disappearing like that?
I'm not coming back to the house, Laura.
What? What are you talking about? Of course you're coming back. Where else would you even go? You can't just abandon your responsibilities.
Those weren't my responsibilities, Laura. They were yours and your parents. I was just doing them because I felt like I had to, but not anymore.
Don't be ridiculous. You live here. You eat our food. You have to contribute. And your contribution is doing the housework.
Not anymore. Martin offered me a job at his company. I started a few days ago.
A job? You? Doing what? Pushing a broom? He's just feeling sorry for you. This won't last.
I'm an administrative assistant, and it's a real job, Laura, with a real salary, enough for me to be independent.
Independent? Don't make me laugh. You can't even manage your own laundry. How will you manage living on your own? You'll be back here begging us to take you in within a week.
No, I won't. I've already found my own place. I'm moving out at the end of the week.
You're moving out? Without even talking to us? You can't just do that. We took you in. We have a say in this.
You took me in, yes, but you also made it very clear that I wasn't really wanted. I'm finally taking control of my own life.
Control? You think Martin is going to take care of you forever? He's just feeling guilty. Once that wears off, you'll be alone again.
Martin offered me an opportunity and I took it. What I do with it is my own business. Where I live is my decision now, not yours or your parents.
You're making a huge mistake, Grace. You're throwing away everything we've given you. You'll regret this.
I regret not doing this sooner, Laura. For the first time in a long time, I feel like I have a future that's actually mine.
You won't last a day out there on your own. You're weak and incapable. You need us.
No, Laura, I don't. What I needed was to get away from the way you treated me, and now I am.
You think this is some kind of victory for you? You think Martin is your knight in shining armor? He'll get tired of you eventually.
Maybe, but at least I'll have tried. At least I'll be living my own life, making my own mistakes and my own successes, not just following your orders.
You'll come crawling back, Grace. Just you wait and see. You'll realize how good you had it here.
No, Laura, I won't. You'll have to find someone else to do your chores now. It's been a few months since I left Laura's house. Moving out on my own was scary at first, but it's been more freeing than I ever imagined. Working at Martin's company is going well. He's been incredibly supportive, not just with the job, but with everything. He truly is a good person. I heard through the grapevine that things haven't been easy for Laura since Martin called off the engagement. Apparently, her parents were counting on his financial support and were furious with her for messing things up. They were also not thrilled about having to do their own housework again after all these years. The last I heard, they actually kicked Laura out. It seems the dynamic in that house has shifted dramatically. As for me, I'm finally building a life on my own terms. It's not always easy, but it's mine. I'm learning new things at work, making my own decisions, and for the first time, I feel a sense of genuine hope for the future. It's amazing what can happen when you finally stand up for yourself.